What's up, guys? Iron Books here with another YouTube video. Sorry that I have not uploaded in the past little over a week now. Honestly, it was just me being lazy and not trying to do other stuff besides reviews. But I did get an idea from Tory Talks about a video idea of doing priority books / series that I want to do in 2026. Recently watched her video, thought it was amazing. And I figured, hey, why not do this myself? So all the credit in terms of inspiration goes to her. That's the video I saw, at least when it came to this idea. Actually tried to record this video yesterday, but one, I wasn't really prepared. I was kind of rambling all over the place, and two, I wasn't able to get the recordings right. I tried to screen record my Chromebook, file was too large, blah blah. I need to get some professional equipment, that's for sure. But yeah, it was just a horrible video. But anyways, to get all that schmuck out the way, I am going to be doing two videos. This is the first of those two, talking about my priority series of 2026. Don't know if I actually get to these, but I do want to get to these, so we'll see if I will or not. First things up, oh, and by the way, I might have pictures somewhere around here, maybe covering my face, maybe on the corner somewhere. Gonna try to get those in. If not, then you're just gonna see my beautiful face this entire time, which is fine. But anyways, first up on that list of 5, and then a bunch of honorable mentions as well, of my priority series for 2026. First one is The Hainish Cycle by Ursula K. Le Guin. I have been super interested in her work, mostly due to Quinn's ideas. If you guys ever watch his videos, he recently did a video for one of her books called The Word for World is Forest. Amazing video. Quinn, he's an amazing creator. Like, honest to God, he is one of the best sci-fi novelist creators of all time when it comes to talking about any of these books. And The Hainish Cycle, I really want to get into. Specifically, The Word for World is Forest, The Left Hand of Darkness, The Dispossessed, all of those. I'm just super interested in, honestly, I just want something that can rekindle my love for Dune, because Dune is by far my favorite sci-fi series of all time, and I'm hoping that The Hainish Cycle can do as good or even better, because a lot of what I have been told and a lot of what I have seen when it comes to The Hainish Cycle is stuff that's up my alley. A sci-fi setting that talks a lot about philosophy and talks a lot about politics. That's the stuff I really loved about Frank Herbert's Dune series. I loved my favorite book of that series, God Emperor of Dune, the 4th book of the series, was so philosophically driven, and I ate that shit up. It was my favorite book of the series. And I've heard that there is some similarities when it comes to specifically philosophy, when it comes to The Hainish Cycle. So what I'm planning on starting off with is The Left Hand of Darkness. That's what I'm planning to start off with. Let me get all closed up here. Fortunately, my big muscles don't keep me warm. What I'm planning on doing is The Left Hand of Darkness for my first book. See if it's good. I've heard some mixed reviews on it, but I'm hoping that it is up my alley. And then after that, well, I'll probably just read the entire series. I believe there's around 6 books. I'd have to check. Around 6 or 7 books that is in The Hainish Cycle. And for a couple of these books, they're not too particularly long as well. Like, for instance, the Left Hand of Darkness. Hold on, let me get on here real quick to Storygraph. Use them instead of Goodreads. I believe it is a 300-something page book. Yes, a 335-page book. So, nothing too big, nothing too long, and I'm really hoping. Look, it even has a category, a tag of LGBTQ. So, I'm really hoping that this will be a series that kind of rekindles my love for sci-fi. Because after Dune, I haven't really gotten that good scratch. I am currently reading the Robot series, as you guys know. I recently finished iRobot. A good book, but a bit too technical for me. I don't care too much about the detail-oriented stuff when it comes to sci-fi. I care about how the sci-fi setting affects the people in the world, in that setting. I believe, as far as I've been told, the Heinous Cycle really delves into that part, how people are affected by whatever sci-fi setting there is. Specifically for the Left Hand of Darkness, I believe it is a planet of where there is no sexual dimorphism. It's either no sexual dimorphism or there's just no sex in general. They're all unisex, all one sex. Either way, incredibly interesting to me, and I'm hoping that it's a good series. So, yeah. First off, the Heinous Cycle, hoping that it's good. And then we get to the Dandelion Dynasty by Ken Liu, or Ken Liu. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry about that. I have heard a good bit about this book. About these books. I believe it is a series of, let's see here. It is a 4-book series currently. I don't know if it's ended or if it's still in development in terms of other books. Heard that it's incredibly good. Bookborn specifically, I believe, has said that it's incredibly good. I've read some other people that talk about it being good. I have heard of the 3rd book in the series, I believe. Sorry about that, guys. Freaking alarm came on and ruined the recording. But as I was saying, I have been told that the 3rd book in the series kind of has a different premise. There's a shift in terms of the story. And so because of that, I don't know if this will be a good series for me to read. It is a fantasy. Or is it sci-fi? I believe it's a fantasy series that doesn't really have too much of the traditional fantastical tropes. What I have been told is that the series has a lot of fantastical creations, as in robots, creatures, but not in terms of anything else. So I wonder if it's a bit Game of Thronesy in that sense, to where there's not that much magic in the world, but it's technically still in a fantasy setting. We'll see if it's good. I have high hopes for the 1st book and the 2nd book. I wonder if the 3rd book will keep my attention. And they're a bit of longer books as well. If I go here, 1st book, over 600 pages, long as shit. 2nd book, over 800 fucking pages, long as shit. 3rd book, over 900 pages. 4th book, over 1,000. If I ever read this series, it better keep my damn attention. Because it's one of those book lengths that I can easily just drop. As you guys know, for me, anything above 500 pages is incredibly long. And I start to get burnt out by it. I remember the Lions of Al Rassan. As you guys saw, I made a review series off of that. Really burnt me out, and it was only a little over 500 pages, I believe. Let me make sure I'm still recording. It was only a little over 500 pages, and it absolutely cooked me. So, really hoping that it keeps my attention, like the Dune series, because yes, the Dune series were longer books, especially the 5th book, which is coincidentally the worst book. They are longer books, but they kept my attention the entire time. It did take me a while to read the last 2. The 5th book, it took me... I think it took me around a month to finish the 5th book. And I think around 2 months to finish the 6th book. But I actually think the 6th book is heavily underrated. I like that book so much. In terms of my rankings, I'd probably put it at like a 3 or a tie for third place. Incredible book. I might even put it above Messiah. Definitely a hot take. And it's a bit weird because it took me a while to finish the book, yet I have it in such high esteem. I don't know. Just whenever I read it, I was just really connecting with it. But anyways, besides the Dune talk, Dandelion series, Dandelion Dynasty. Hope it's good. Beautiful covers, by the way. And I'm hoping that it keeps my attention whenever I get to it. Probably will be a March read. Don't think I'll read it out the gate in terms of January and February, especially since I am currently reading the Robot series. I don't like to do multiple series at a time. So we'll see. We'll see. Then the next series that I am reading is right after the Robot series, or maybe at the same time as the Robot series, is the Saga of the Light Isles by Julie Marillier. With the first book being Wolfskin and the second book being Foxskin, a duology, so thankfully not too much to commit to. I haven't been recommended this book much. I just really wanted a book that had a pagan feel to it. I've been super interested in old Europe, specifically pre-Christian Europe, pre-global Christian Europe. Been super interested in all of that. And this specific book is in a Viking setting where the pillages and raids haven't happened yet. And so I'm really looking forward to this book, hoping that it's super philosophical. It is a historical fantasy that's also a romance. Hoping that it's good. A long book as well. It is 500 pages, but like I said, it is a duology, so don't have to commit too much to it. And it was published when I was born, 2003, so pretty crazy stuff. Heard that it's good. I've only recommended this once. The ratings are okay. 800 reviews, and it's a 3.9 currently. Hoping that it's good, and I have been really craving a pagan storytelling when it comes to fiction. So, hoping that it's a really good series. And then we go to the Sworn Soldier novels, specifically What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher, sorry, not Ting. Let me make sure I'm still recording. Sorry about that, guys. What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher. Really short book. It is a multiple series of books. I believe 3 currently, but each book is less than 200 pages. So it'd definitely be something that I could fly through like that, which is really good. Really like that it's a short book. Not only that, it's a part of a genre that I haven't really delved much into besides when I was a kid, which is horror. I haven't delved into much horror in my adult years. Well, in my rekindling of my reading in my adult years. Haven't touched horror yet. So, unless you talk about Hyperion, it's considered horror. I don't personally believe it's horror. There's some nasty scenes in it, of course, but I don't consider it scary. But that's just me. So, a horror series along with some LGBTQ stuff. So, really looking forward to it. I am a bisexual man, so hoping that this book series is really good. And this might be the one that I delve into after reading Wolfskin and Foxskin. It is, like I said, super short. So it might be something that I could just fly through like that. Hoping that it's good. Heard some good stuff about it. Who knows, though. And then we get to... the Earth's Children series by Jean M. Auel. With the first book specifically being The Clan of the Cave Bear. Been hearing specifically only one person really raving about this series. Forgot her name. Booktuber, red hair, pasty skin, glasses. Beautiful woman. She talks about this series a lot, being a childhood comfort for her. I'm hoping that it's good. An older book back in the 80s, but hey, I've read the Dune series and the Robot series currently, so I'm not too dismissive when it comes to reading older books. And the interesting thing about these books is that it is a historical fiction, but the specific time period is during Paleolithic times, Neolithic times, Mesolithic times, prehistory, pre-man, hunter-gatherers, caveman type of stuff. I've been craving that stuff as well, along with the older medieval Europe type of stories and history. I've been craving older humanity, older Paleolithic humanity. Been absolutely craving that type of content. Stephen Milo has some good stuff if you guys want to check him out on YouTube. Just been really craving a series that, not only a series, but a fictional series, not just some non-fiction crap. A fictional series that talks about people during hunter-gathering times. Really interested, hoping that it's good. It is a long-ass series, akin to the Robot series. I believe it is a 8-book series. Let's see here. No, a 6-book series. Sorry about that. A 6-book series, and each book is pretty damn long. Just like with the Dandelion Dynasty, I would really have to commit to the series. First book over 400, second book over 500, third book over 700, and then it keeps going 700 until the last book. So, really, it's a series you're going to have to commit to. And I personally don't like not finishing series. I haven't finished the Hyperion series. Don't think I ever will. Didn't really like the book. But I'm hoping that I like the Earth's Children series novels, because I really want to delve into that type of story, talking about older humanity. Really interested in that type of stuff. So, hoping that that stuff is good. Then I'm gonna say some honorable mentions. Redwall series, want to finish that sometime soon. Goosebumps, want to delve into that sometime soon. Thankfully, they're really short books, so I can knock them out like that. Wolves of the Beyond, Owls of Ga'Hoole, same author, really want to delve into that series. A lot of nostalgia for me. Dragon Rider series, epic elementary nostalgia for me by Cornelia Funk. I remember having a fantastic time reading the first book as a little kid. Who knows if I'd like it now, but do want to delve into that at some point in the future. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it for my priority series today. priority series of books that I want to read in 2026. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys' priority series is when we get to 2026. What series are you looking into? You know, I'd like to get some nice little recommendations, even though I have way too many recommendations to speak of. But yeah, hope you guys have a good time. This was Iron Books. See you guys next time.